let's do a little mock draft, a little first round mock draft.
Let's do it.
You go first.
Top 5 running backs. You're watching the Fantasy Football Show.
Take a lap.
Well, I'll go against the grain a little bit. I'll go Saquon Barkley.
Okay, I would have done the same thing to prove a point to people that I feel like he's equally talented as McCaffrey in 2020.
I'm actually with you on that one.
So I'll go McCaffrey.
Third pick, I'll go Zeke.
Let me rank this on this board here, and then I'll show it at the end.
Okay, we'll go through 2 rounds.
Barkley, McCaffrey, then Zeke. Okay.
Yep. What do you got?
I'm going to roll with Dalvin Cook at number 4.
Okay, Michael Thomas is the next logical pick.
Okay, so far we are exactly how my sleeperu.com rankings are for top 5 overall.
Yep.
So you want Mike Thomas? I'm going to go probably against the grain a little bit and say Alvin Kamara at number 6.
I like that one. I'll go a little bit high on Davante Adams.
Okay, Adams at number 7. Okay.
7.
I'm going to go Nick Chubb at number 8.
Okay. I think ADP wise, Derrick Henry is off at 9.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes sense.
So you're picking Henry?
Yeah.
Okay. Next up for me, Hopkins. I can't let Hopkins fall any farther. 10 is a pretty low spot for him, especially after the buzz.
Okay. This is close between Tyreek Hill and Aaron Jones. I'm going to go Tyreek Hill, though.
Okay. Tyreek Hill. I'm going to roll with, and we're going to see him PPR, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go a little high here, but I think it's a really good spot and a good conversation piece if you want to even pause here. But I think Josh Jacobs deserves to be at that bookend place because he goes at like 12 and then he goes at 18. He goes at 13, he goes at 20. I see him all over the place. But if they ramp up his PPR production a little bit like they say they're going to, he's going to be a really fine bookend pick.
No, I like him a lot as well.
Looks like
but for me, I'm going to take Leonard Fournette. I would take Leonard Fournette ahead of him, so I'm going Leonard Fournette as the next pick.
Okay, I'm glad you did that. Now let me go all the way down to 22 and drag him up real quick. Hold on.
We're completely opposite on this, man.
I know.
I'm really high on Leonard Fournette.
I'm 1 for 1 though. He's been on my bold predictions as a top 5 overall prediction, like bust.
I'm
top
1 for 1 too.
He's in my top 5 bold predictions again in 2020, and I'm going to be 2 for 3.
All right.
Jacobs number 12. What a waste, Jacobs says. Mayo. Why is it a waste?
That's what I'm saying. It's a waste, man.
Do you
you
like?
Could have gotten him 10 picks later.
Jacobs? Oh
no, maybe 5 picks later.
You would have taken Jacobs that late? Not me, man. I'm all about him at the top 12 to 14 overall range. Aaron Jones is still there. I'm taking Aaron Jones.
Okay. Boom. Shoot. Where did our receivers go at this point? Hold on. I'm gonna have to reference PS here.
I can read off some guys if you need me to.
I think it's gonna be Julio Jones for me.
Okay. Julio Jones. So number 16 overall for me is going to be, man, it's tough because the guys you have there are Mike Evans, you have Godwin, you have Joe Mixon, you have Kittle, Kelce, Ekeler, Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. I know you don't like. Do you like those QBs at all in the second round at all ever? Or are you just never going to draft a QB in the second round?
If it's a league where I'm comfortable and I'm gonna dominate, I have no problem going with Lamar Jackson at the end of the second round. But if it's an industry league or a league with you guys, like I'm not gonna take Lamar Jackson in the second.
Yeah, and if you think it'd be a bad pick to even take Austin Ekeler this high?
Yeah.
You think you don't even like doubt it? You think it's a bad pick?
Yeah, because you still have players like Mike Evans on the board. You still got Chris Godwin. You still have who else we got there?
I think Ekeler easily deserves to be in consideration with Evans, with Godwin, with those guys.
Who's the best running backs available at this point?
Mixon.
Okay, Joe Mixon for me should be off the board.
I think Mixon, and I think you could easily make an argument that Ekeler is as valuable as Mixon in 2020. Easily, without question.
Oh man,
Without question. I don't think I'm that. I don't think I'm in that minority. I think there's probably a split down the middle. But I think you'll find.
I think so. I just think maybe I'm just thinking because Joe Mixon is just a talented traditional running back that is going to get fed 280 times.
The crazy part for me is that Ekeler was top 5. I know, but you're a Chargers fan.
I know. I just don't think he's going to repeat those receiving numbers.
Mixon's been partying live again, making.
Oh my God, man! Joe Mixon has been making it happen behind Pee-wee offensive linemen. Like it is incredible that he's been this productive with that terrible of an offense.
I don't trust
know,
his decision.
Joe Burrow, AJ Green, back healthy. We got Tyler Boyd. I think the offense is going to be much better. I think Joe Mixon coming into year 4. I think he's in his prime. I don't know. Okay, so who are you going with?
Ekeler, number 16 overall. I'm doing it.
I'm going Joe Mixon next.
Okay, Joe Mixon for you. I'm doing it just because it's looking like it's making you uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm really uncomfortable. I'm going to drink some water.
You need to hydrate after that one. Okay, you took Joe Mixon. Let's see. Man, this is tough.
Kenyan Drake here?
You know what? Yeah.
I'm with you on that one.
I don't care. Obviously, I don't care what people think. I definitely go bold. I go against the grain. That's my whole motto. Drake.
Okay, I like it. Mike Evans is next.
I'm glad you said that. Not because I think for sure he's better than Godwin. I think it's kind of a toss-up for me. But it's nice to see other people just don't 100% assume that it's Godwin every single time.
Yep.
I know this is going to go against the grain, but I'm going Pat Mahomes at 20. I think Pat Mahomes between 20 and 25 is the perfect place to draft him in 2020.
Okay.
And his 80, and I know it depends on the league that you're in. And I know that because if I do a mock draft or I do a league, he's not available. Now, granted, we have a different scoring. We do 6 points per TD pass instead of 4, but he wasn't available after pick 17, I believe it was in the Pimp League.
Right.
8 copies of Pat Mahomes went before number 17 overall when you equate 8 copies of every player.
Yep.
So it essentially was around 17, 16, something like that. He was gone.
Yeah.
Every single copy of Lamar and every single copy of Mahomes. It's 2 different lines of thinking. I think that if I land my wide receiver like a Chark or a McLaurin, who I love McLaurin in 2020, and I take McLaurin versus you taking a Godwin or Evans here, and then I get Pat Mahomes here, and you get your quarterback where I'm getting McLaurin, it's a wash at the very least, or I think I'm going to have to edge up.
Okay. I mean, I ain't mad at it, man.
Yeah, no.
You know what? I'm always high on Travis Kelce. I probably, in retrospect, would have taken him a few picks before, but I think Kelce is a lock pick. I think he's as safe as it gets when it comes to the second round. You're talking about somebody who's been the number 1 tight end in fantasy 4 consecutive years. There's no surefire bet than Travis Kelce.
And I appreciate where you're taking him. And honestly, when I do rankings, I rank Kelce around here, but I never draft him here, if that makes sense.
What's up with you, man? You never grab that.
But
Travis
this is
Kelce.
the same argument, just a little bit of a twist to it, right? Like you're taking the QB or the tight end early when a lot of people say I'm waiting on a tight end. I'm taking the QB early when a lot of people wait. It's the same kind of concept, just flip.
True. Flip the position.
I'm going Godwin at 22. I can't wait any longer on him. I think that's a steal.
Okay. I'm actually going to go Lamar Jackson after that.
Yeah. We're not out of the second round yet.
I just wanted to throw a wrench in there.
But at 20, I just literally 2 picks.
No, man. 21 was Kelce. And then who did you go right after that? Godwin.
So 20
was 23.
Godwin. Okay. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
What's the last pick? What is the last pick in the that you're going with?
Kittle? Is it Melvin Gordon? If we assume Gordon's in a great position, okay. So here's the thing: Melvin Gordon would be in.
It is what it is. Like Winston is somebody who's just going to make 2 people extremely relevant, and if he's not the quarterback, Chris Godwin's value does take a plunge.
I've been preaching this for months. That Winston is directly tied to both those guys doing well. You have to assume one's going to drop off. But I think 22 is a pretty good drop off. So
Okay.
I'm okay with him there. Do
Okay.
I take Kittle here, guys? Do I take some would say Galladay, Melvin Gordon,
Galladay's a good one.
Amari Cooper. I know you love him.
Mark Ingram.
I'm taking Keenan Allen.
Mark Ingram?
No, too high for me. He's more of a like, if he falls, I still believe, but I'm not.
Chris Carson?
No, way too early. I'm thinking Kittle here, even though I probably.
I think Kittle makes the most sense.
I don't know that I'd actually draft this, but I feel like Kittle needs to be ranked here.
Yeah, I think I'm with it too.
Yeah, so we'll go Kittle. So let me show the draft. This is a pretty good mock draft, I think.
Yeah, I think it's different too.
Okay, so here it is, guys. I'll post this state of mind. We can put it up. Saquon Barkley, McCaffrey, Zeke Elliott, Dalvin Cook, Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, Davante Adams, Nick Chubb, Derrick Henry, DeAndre Hopkins, Tyreek Hill, Josh Jacobs, Leonard Fournette, Aaron Jones, Julio Jones, Austin Ekeler, Joe Mixon, Kenyan Drake, Mike Evans, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Godwin, Lamar, and Kittle rounds out our mock draft. The guy I'm surprised that fell a little bit far, and mind you, these are rankings from sleeperu.com, where you can click these on and off if you'd like. The guys that surprised me, Godwin falling so far compared to like a couple months ago, Evans falling so far compared to a couple months ago, Drake obviously going high, Mixon's falling a little bit, Ekeler shot up, Aaron Jones has been tailing off a little bit.
Didn't we do a Fournette bet?
Did we?
I don't know, man. I think we did.
I'll do it again.
If we haven't, I think we should.
I think we should. I'd love to do a Fournette bet. What would you like?
Okay, so Leonard Fournette will be a top 8 fantasy running back in 2020.
I mean, that's not extremely bold, but I do think you can't go a little higher than that.
Okay, top 6?
Okay, I'll do that. What do you want to bet?
I'll do the 6.
What are we doing?
Let's do $50. You want to do that?
Leonard Fournette, top 6 running back, $50.
Yep.
Done. PPR, 16 weeks. Okay, so throne scoring, PPR, fantasy football throne. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Top 6, I like it. You guys, screenshot that.
Screenshot that. We all witnessed it. Yep.
Fournette, honestly, I would have done 8. But we're negotiating, baby.
He only scored 3 touchdowns last year, and he was number 7.
That
is ridiculous.
You know what I say when
what is the likelihood?
Hey, you know what I say when
getting 265 carries and only scoring 3 times?
When a very injury-prone runner that is aggressive and doesn't
he played 15 games, Smitty.
It doesn't make good on and off the field decisions.
He's just a regular player.
When his team only ran for 3 TDs all year, you know what goes on in my head? Alarms go off. Not
nonsense, man.
Outside.
I'm seeing efficiency, 265 carries. I'm also seeing 100 targets. I don't know, man. I think he gets 9 rushing touchdowns. I think he exceeds over 1,200 yards on the ground. I think his receptions go down to maybe 50 to 60, and I think he stays at like 400 receiving yards. I think he's going to be a top 6 fantasy running back in 2020.
And maybe we do an additional just for fun, like a $10 bet. Ekeler versus Leonard Fournette. Okay.
I'll take that one. Let's do a $10 bet on that one.
Okay, yeah, just show that we can do little ones throughout the year. All right, so you guys have it.
Dude, Ekeler over Fournette. I mean, geez, man, I guess am I the only guy on Fournette this year? Like,
but I think you're the only guy that's hating on Ekeler. Like, you're not just kind of like doubting. You're hating on him when you don't have
I am not hating on Austin Ekeler.
You don't have
Ekeler is my boy.
When you don't have Austin Ekeler in your top 15 overall after him being signed to a 4-year deal, lone wolf now with your team, you're hating on the guy.
And for clarification, the Chargers are my team. They're not my team that I root for, but I have grown up watching them and being in San Diego. So, yes. But I don't know, man. It's a different system now.
You might want to take
not Philip Rivers.
Top 5 running back. You're watching the Fantasy Football Show.